I have with me Mr. Parag Bharagava, who is an advisor and a leadership coach. He has been working for more than 20 years, and in the year 2011, he founded his own consulting organization by the name of Param Consultants. So, welcome, Parag. Parag, to this conversation, and
Thank you,
uh,
Tarun.
yeah, and if you want to talk something about yourself, so please you can just start talking, and then I will introduce the topic to everyone.
It has been an interesting journey for me in the space of human capital and advisory. And I have been always learning from my clients. And this time of pandemic has been a great opportunity to learn even more.
Yeah.
So it's a very difficult time. At the same time, it's a time when people need to find opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, so everyone, like today, the topic of the discussion is, how can we apply lean or lean thinking into retail operations? So, Parag and I were just speaking, and he happened to speak to me about lean, and he recently did a project where, for a retail client of his business, and he helped them, getting started on their lean journey. So I thought, it will be great to know a consultant's point of view, who also, was very much in touch with the front line. So I think we can probably get both sides of views. And so Parag, like I think this was an interesting topic. Like obviously, I have been reading about lean, and so are you. So we have definitely read applications of lean in manufacturing, and healthcare is also, really emerging, at least in the West. So, I mean, how can we even apply lean in retail? So, I just wanted to take your, first comment. Like, how did you think that you can apply lean into retail?
Tarun, I am an engineer and then a postgraduate in human resource. But as an engineer, lean has always attracted me
Mm,
because it is all about improving things,
mm,
measuring the measuring the results, and seeing the impact. Okay, so lean in retail, if you see today, as of now, retail, the footfalls are very less in
mm.
these times. But
Yeah,
at the same time, if you see healthcare sector and retail, everybody is using the healthcare retail for their medicines. They buy their medicines. They visit the stores. They even get the medicine at home
yeah,
because people are not venturing out.
yeah,
So in the way the whole value chain operates, it's very important to apply lean, and it is giving amazing results. So in a recent client scenario where we have developed the lean philosophy and a lean model for a retail healthcare organization. So uh, just understand the psyche of people who are working. On one side, the family is saying, "Don't go because you will get exposed. There will be visitors who will be either patients or relatives of the patient."
yeah,
So, but at the same time, these guys have to earn their bread,
yeah,
and they also need to earn their incentives.
yeah,
So, what worked very well in applying the lean thinking was their passion to improve.
yeah,
So, a lean as a philosophy has to involve people. It has to be first top driven. It has to be completely believed by the top management, but it has to be lived by people on the ground.
yeah,
And I'm amazed by the inventiveness of people on ground.
yeah,
There are scenarios where the average bill value for for any transaction in healthcare
yeah,
has improvised because of lean. Very simple, commonsensical concept like planogramming. That if
mm,
there is a high margin product which I keep at the eye level of my customer, I will get more margin. So
Yeah.
if you see, planogramming is a form of 5S, where we keep
Mm.
things in order, in and sort it out in such a way that it leads to per square feet more income.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
so there have been numerous examples and amazing impact which has been created, and this is
Right.
primarily because of inventiveness and the philosophy, understanding the philosophy of lean.
Absolutely. I think I totally agree with you. When you talked about 5S. So I think in this video series, I would also like to go a bit deeper with you. How exactly were you able to apply the tools to improve the operations? Like, for example, you just shared about the planogram, and how that impacts the square footage revenue optimization. So I think in this series, let's explore, if you're willing, let's explore a bit deeper into how you applied each tool of lean, or any principle that you applied to this particular retail operation. So yeah, will that be okay with you?
I would be very happy to share my insights and my experience on every element of lean, because it is very important to understand each element and what is the potential of each element to impact the retail space. Currently in healthcare, you will see amazing
Yeah.
experiments which are being carried out, and it's working for them.
Yeah. So all right, let's get a bit deeper into each of the tools.